What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Millennial Money. Today we have an important topic about dark side of saving $10,000 a year. Why it's so hard for me, why I'm not able to do it even though I make way more than just $10,000 a year. For some of you it might be very like, what is this guy talking, because this channel is mostly about investing and savings and so on. Guys, welcome to Michael's Millennial Money. This is the channel mostly about personal finance, investing into real estate, crypto, stocks, and even into ourselves. I just turned 25. I started 7 years ago, literally from nothing. And I'm sharing here with you how I was able to save up first $100,000 while I was in university, how my friends were doing parties and I was already hustling, buying properties in university, how I was able to start a business in logistics with a friend and so on. And actually I think it's pretty decent when you are in the younger age, because there is a lot of people, not even older, are not able to do the same things, which I always stay to the ground, but I just want to share it with you. If you want to talk more about your situation and if there is anything you think I can help you out, there is in description calendly.com. You just click on it and you see my calendar, and over there we can schedule our 30-minute call where we can talk about anything you want, and you can always send me some description before and I can review it, see if I can help you out or not really. 2025, it's gonna be year of opportunity again. I feel so, a lot of new changes, I think positive, but that's the topic for a new video or another video, right? But overall, we know what we can invest today, it's gonna bring better future for us later on. If not for us, maybe for our later generation, like kids or grandkids, right? I was talking the same about 2024, and I think I was maybe even right, because crypto went up to all-time high. The same with the stocks, S&P 500. Real estate is kind of doing okay. I think there is gonna be a big boom coming sooner or later. But overall, why it's saving so hard for me? When I was younger, when I was making $500 a month, I was saving maybe more than I'm saving today when I make $5,000 a month. And how is it possible, right? Proportion should be way bigger. And I didn't understand it when I was younger. If somebody would tell me the same issue, because I would be like, you make 10 times more, you should be able to save 10 times more, right? And it's actually not how it works. And I'm gonna share it with you what's exactly happening. So I started 7 years ago and making small money, so you kind of take baby steps, step by step, you try to improve your life and so on. And you don't have so much money to invest, right? If you make $1,000 a month and you have some living expenses, it's hard to even save money. If you can even save money, you are doing better than the rest of your peers, because it's hard to save from a small portion of the money, right? And then you start investing. I went to investing when I was, 18, 19, and I bought my first property when I was 20. But it doesn't have anything to do with the property. Property is just the example what I was doing. I was buying stocks, crypto, I was putting S&P into S&P $500 a month later on, right? I started with 100 and 300 and 500. Now I'm not putting anything in S&P because I don't have any income for that. So that's the problem actually with you start to make more. You should be enjoying your life more, which I'm trying to do, but I take very small steps. But my problem is I invest all my money. I don't have money to save. If you ask me, Michael, do you have 10 grand right now somewhere? Liquid cash? No, I don't. I have it in my stocks, but I cannot cash it out because that's the thing you don't touch for upcoming 20 years, right? So it's kind of crazy, I would say, because it's the more I make, the more I'm more broke, if you understand me correctly, because I make more and more and I reinvest all the money somewhere. I started a business with a friend, so we have cars that are working for us, so you have to repair them, maintain them, I have some apartments, so you have to furnish them, you have to repair them. I have my personal life expenses and so on, and right now it's at the point of the life that I am not able to save money, which is okay. I don't have to have always 20 grand in my cash, because my point of view is that if you are younger without responsibilities and nobody's depending on you, you can afford to go a bit, on the edge. You can afford to do something that you cannot or you shouldn't, or you should be very careful when you have a family. So that's my point of view. Maybe it's gonna be a big risk that in 10 years I will be like, I wish I would invest into S&P more, or I would save some money when I was younger for a down payment of the house or whatever. but we don't know what's gonna happen, right? So life is unpredictable for me, and I hope it's even for you. And that's the thing, that's the message I wanted to leave. Like, it's okay if you don't save money, as long as you have a goal, as long as you have a purpose, as long as you have something you work on it. Because to be honest, you might feel even depressed that you see all this video, like how I was, I don't know, 20, I made my first million, and I did retire my mom and grandma and whatever, like, which is very common on YouTube. It's okay. I mean, life is good. You have to tell yourself, like, you have this, and if you don't have health, you have other things. If you have health, you don't have other things. So you always have something that some people might envy you in a nice way, right? So you just try to kind of recap and go to basics always. Whenever you feel you are behind than your friends or peers or the guys you admire. That's my actually advice to you. If I can recommend anything, that would be probably that shit. So that's about this topic as well. But why is it even important about saving money, investing, and so on? Like, investing, it's something that brings, like how I said at the beginning, the future, freedom and so on. But nobody sees the pain you go through, because you have to delay all the gratification, right? You have to delay all the vacations, all the cars. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I did. And yeah, it was hard. I'm not gonna be lying to you. It was hard, and was it worth it? Definitely. Did I lose something? Yes, maybe I lost some friends, momentum in a way that I didn't go to parties, or I'm not that good with the girls, or but you can work on that way easier than working on your financial situation when you are 35. That's my point of view, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, right? But you know what I wanted to say in that sense, right? So yeah, have it in mind. Investing, saving is important, but it's okay if you don't do it for a certain time, if you work on yourself. Like, last example from my life right now is that it goes together with the saving and so on. I'm not working full-time actually, even though I could, but I'm actually thinking about what are my next moves, what I'm gonna do, and I want to have some peace, some freedom, and that kind of shit, because my point of view, I'm gonna work for whole life, so why I have to rush in big corporate right now today to get the job? I don't have to, right? So try to have it in mind that you are your own boss, you are your own asset, what you have, it's you, and that's the most important thing. So try to be a bit selfish in a way that you don't have to care so much about others unless you have a big family and everybody's depending on you. I'm not saying that, but I'm not gonna be caring more for some of my friends because they don't deserve to do that, right? So with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you found something beneficial today, and if you did, you can support me with a like or subscribe.